Alright, it is time for us to begin the final mission of this XCOM 2 Legend Ironman campaign, with obviously all the mods that we have installed as well. It has been an interesting ride, and hopefully this mission doesn't go completely to hell. We are going in with a different team member than I thought we were going to. Smarty is going to be joining us on this final mission as the leader rather than Conrad, since Conrad did take unfortunate literal friendly fire because of the Andromedon that we had mind controlled. So instead of trying to dedicate resources to get a free medkit onto him, or use a stasis vest or something, no, we're just gonna use Smarty. We're giving Smarty a heavy suit with a blaster launcher, just like we did with Tom, so that way, if we ever get in a situation where we need to hit an enemy from a long distance, we have that capability twice in a row, and obviously we have the heavy capabilities with our Rangers as well. I did swap around a good number of their weapons, or not really their weapons, I just gave him Conrad's weapon, but I made sure to go through and pass through all their weapon mods, all their weapon upgrades, and I changed things out. The Rangers used to have superior repeaters. Instead, I gave them superior expanded magazines. So that way, that's just kind of more of a chance of them just constantly being able to fire. The superior repeater can be nice for instant kills, but since I use the Rangers kind of for instant kills anyways with their critical rapid fire attacks, it's a bit redundant. It's a bit better to use superior repeaters on our characters who are going to be firing from range. And so that's what I did. I did give superior repeaters to someone like Tom, and I think even Smarty, and if I didn't give one to Smarty, I should, right? I gave him a superior expanded magazine. No, Smarty, you need a superior repeater. You don't need to have lots of bullets. Although, actually, you know what? Here, we're going to give him a superior magazine, so he can fire a bunch. He doesn't need the autoloader. Although, you know what? No, we'll go with the autoloader, because if we ever get hit with like a codex attack, him being able to reload his gun would obviously be very beneficial. He's not going to be firing his gun all that much, if any times. Although, we'll see. There might be some moments, and if they come, well, he has a repeater. Same thing with Chilled. Chilled does have a superior repeater on his weapon, and we should be generally good to go. And you can see how I enabled the Show Me the Skills mod down here for a little bit, so that way we can actually... you guys can have a quick glance. You're like, oh, what are their special abilities? Well, GaLm has Shredder. Archie has Hunker Down. That's so useless for a Ranger. Oh my god. I mean, technically not really. If I had built him towards that class where, like, if he runs over and he automatically hunkers down, that actually would be very good, but we're not going to be using that. So let's go ahead and get this mission started. It's time to take the fight to wherever the hell Advent's final base is. It's the ocean.
There. I've infused this material with the entirety of our viable Elder DNA. We won't get another chance at this.
Final connection is set. Power levels adequate. One more look at the
Shen,
buffer.
watch you go over this thing 50 times. Take a breath.
We're ready.
Synthesis nearing completion. Now, Lily!
Initiating network connection.
Give him hell.
Gate is primed and ready, sir.
Patch me through. All right, people. The world got its wake-up call. And now they know the truth. Advent is a lie. And their time is up. They've got a full-fledged war on their hands now. While the aliens struggle to contain our world, we're gonna make a move on theirs. It won't be easy. But you're used to that. You did what was needed. Never gave up the fight. You are XCOM. You're gonna end this. Humanity is counting on us, people. Good luck, Commander.
Thanks, Central. I love how Smarty's cape fucking glitched out and was just chilling out in the middle of the hallway. Well, I mean, to be fair, Advent Soldier customizations aren't exactly supposed to be on our forces. Oh well.
Okay, stay alert. No way of knowing if they detect our presence yet.
Such loss, such needless waste. You force our hand, yet still we offer peace. Rejoin us, and your world will be spared.
I don't even know why they bother. You know, for a species that, or not even, I guess, a species, they're multiple species, but for a force of enemies that invaded our world and are psionically gifted, you'd figure they realize by now that
Here I come.
we're not gonna listen to them. They've spent like 20 years subjugating our world and killing off our people in the background of all of that. So yeah, not gonna listen to them. Also, already encountering an enemy somewhere? Ho! Gotcha. Okay, we do not want to go up anywhere past these guys. We're gonna get behind them and we're gonna overwatch. And we're gonna hope that we don't end up getting in trouble from here. Cause while I'm not really scared of mutons, I'd like to fight them on my own terms.
Finally!
Those terms being us shoot at them first, and then, you know, rolling out later on. Okay, so we can actually move Archie a little bit closer, so we can have a better sight on the enemies.
Headed there now.
He's concealed, which is always
Something tells me
good.
this is bad. For us anyway.
I mean, he is. Eventually, they're not going to be concealed because we're going to need them, but we'll take what we got for now.
On Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
So our goal, our biggest goal, right, or for this mission, is to mind control a gatekeeper. That is something we need.
You harbor such blind hatred for us. We cannot understand it. Our intentions for your world were never hostile. They are still not. You are a part of us.
They actually expect us to buy any of this?
More distrust. Perhaps you would find more reassurance in our words
If what? If you stopped killing half of my people
Let's do this.
and showed us exactly why you want us to join you in like an objective 100% undeniable kind of way. It's like I said in the Commando Let's Play, man. All they have to do, at least, you know, if I were a part of this world, would be show me a scarier thing than them patrolling space. Show one of their worlds being destroyed by an otherworldly creature.
And
I'd be like, oh shit, that's scary.
Back to them, Commander. And for what? More violence, more war, more death. Truly, you were meant for something more than this.
Tired of waiting around.
Yeah, we're not listening to you anymore. I mean, we never really were,
Tired of waiting
but
around.
we at least gave you a slight time of day, very slight.
Sure thing.
We're gonna keep on moving up closer and closer. These guys do not want to move, and that annoys
Let's move
me.
already.
Also, oh god, this fucking, oh yeah! Oh, that's how come his cape is fucked up. The cape is only supposed to go on a character if they're using Advent armor. And because we swapped his armor out, it's using the default not Advent armor, it's using the war suit stuff. So he's just gonna permanently have this fucking cape jutting out of his, like, hip into the air. Oh, that's bad.
On Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now. Come and get some.
Are these guys really not gonna fucking move? We hear there's moving around in the background. So we know there's another patrol. That's shenanigans, man. I don't want to piss off the Muton group myself. That's like asking, hey, do you want to light yourself on fire?
From across
No.
the globe, Commander. Advent forces are hitting back hard. Our people are holding their own, but it's not looking good. Whatever we're gonna do, we better do it fast.
Advent offered your people hope. A brighter future. To be something greater. But still, you refuse. What more can we offer you than the greatest gift of all?
The greatest gift of all and free control of everything else? I mean, yeah, you know. It helps. We're gonna hit them with a big attack while keeping ourselves still way back here. We're not gonna try and use my ranges for this. We can handle it. This is easy. We already have a large chunk of them kind of down. I should have probably put Viviana on kill zone, knowing that all these enemies are going to be moving around. But that's fine. Let's see what our chances to hit are. We have 100 on the Archon, 100 on this guy. Because this mission isn't timed, we are going to be abusing the hell out of Overwatch patrolling. So I'm not worried about using abilities like Serial to help me clear people out. It's necessary. Apparently I can grapple. Where can I go from here? Would I be able to see them from this area? Hold up. If I can get more shots on the others, I'd appreciate that. What the hell is block? What is this shit? Who put this here? The Advent forces were prepared. I can't see beyond. Fine, okay, we can adjust our camera angle. If I grapple to these positions, I wouldn't be able to see them. All right, that's all I needed to know. We are gonna, how do I fix my camera angle? There we go. If you can press Control F1, you go back to normal. So we're gonna stay here. We're gonna fire at some people. We're gonna take this 83. This should hit. And then we're gonna rapid fire the Archon down, which, if both shots hit, should kill it. Although, man, that 25% chance to dodge. Not a fan of that. Yeah, it's gonna live. Fucking dodges, dude. Oh my god. Oh, you got a 98% chance to hit. Its dodge is 25%, by the way. That's fine. Whatever. We have other people for this. And by other people, I mean James Johnson. Now, where could you go, James, to be able to see both groups, both people? Right over here. Okay.
On your order.
Like I said, we do have to worry about our turn timers, so I'm going to spam every ability that we can to ensure that these enemies die off.
X-ray neutralized.
Easy peasy. We do have to worry about
Target
a couple
eliminated.
of things. There is, towards the end of the mission,
Here I
that's
come.
when we can't, like, chill out and start waiting and spamming or, like, using an ability and then passing time a whole bunch, because enemies are going to kind of, like, start
Here I
spawning
come.
infinitely, but we're not worrying about that for now.
Sure thing.
Alright. Let's start patrolling upwards a little bit. We're going to send GaLm all the way up to here.
Affirmative.
Catch up with Archie.
On the move.
So we can start finding out where the other enemies are.
Not a problem.
Because I have to dominate a gatekeeper.
Affirmative. We control right now.
No, I'm not sure if there are any, like, normal Advent forces in this mission. And so this will be interesting. Oh shit!
So
that
much time spent needlessly resisting, fighting your ascension to something greater. And yet here you are, just as we had envisioned. In your efforts to prevent the Avatar's creation, you have followed the path we set forth, truly exceeding even our own lofty expectations, Commander.
Shut him out, Commander. More alien lies.
Do you truly believe that to be the case?
Not a problem.
I mean, I could see them kind of plotting and letting us take
Waiting around.
one of their one of their prototypes to allow us to
Finally.
insert ourselves into it instead. I mean,
Will do.
if you take the plot line of the player is just super fucking awesome. His mind is the best mind ever.
That's affirmative.
I'm not that cocky. I've made plenty of mistakes. I've lost plenty of soldiers.
Scanning.
Covering now. Affirmative. Covering now.
So the last time we played this mission on Commander, we ran into a Sectobot pretty early on.
Time and again.
Around this area.
And still we show compassion and generosity. But as with all things, this too must end. We can no longer afford to suffer your transgression.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Commander,
Okay.
alien forces are stepping up their attacks on both resistance and civilian targets.
There is still another way.
Alright, so we have found a gatekeeper and 3 Andromedons as its patrol.
Moving on target location.
That is a tough target. That is a tough target. Let me figure out where I can go. How many turns do I have until things are cooled down? We have 2 turns to get our Rift ability back, and 3 turns to get Serial back. 2 turns to get Lightning Hand. So we're gonna still kind of slightly patrol upwards,
On the move.
but we're gonna stay back a little
Here I
bit.
come.
So if they come towards us and they do whatever over here, fine, whatever. But we want to make sure to at least have people in cover if they're gonna do that. Where would be a good place to put you? I'd like her to have like a lot of vision of this area, so I'm probably gonna move. I'm gonna move Yegor,
On the move.
and we're gonna put her here. This is just making big assumptions that the
Let's
enemies are
move
gonna attack
already.
us.
Scanning.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Scanning.
Overwatch.
I'd like it if they don't. I'd like it if we have a chance to get at least some of our abilities back.
You view us as the conquerors of your world, but that was never our intent. Each species you've encountered, the aliens you have fought and slaughtered, none were given a choice. Our home was the oldest of worlds and the first to be consumed. Billions were lost. If only that were the end.
Ooh. Oh shit, that's a lot of mechs. That's a lot of forces. Yeah. We're not gonna tempt fate on that
I'm
one.
on it.
We're gonna let our abilities come back
On Overwatch. Overwatch.
Got it covered.
and then start moving up. Oh my god. The Andromedon group alone is scary. Like the 3 Andromedons, that's a force to be reckoned
Commander,
with.
Resistance forces are pushing back against Advent, but it's coming at a heavy price. At this rate, there may not be anything left on either side.
From here, we can call upon an endless legion of reinforcements. You will be overrun. Yet our armies could be withdrawn at any time, Commander. Peace is within your grasp. If you would just rejoin us.
I'm not even listening to you or Central at this point.
Finally.
I'm fine. I mean, you guys can say all you want. Oh, the world's gonna get destroyed, but I'm just gonna take my time. We're gonna dominate this mission of the area eventually. Just gonna make sure that I don't get spotted. I'd have to move up pretty far to get spotted, honestly.
Heading out.
Because we have this massive wall here to take cover behind.
Affirmative.
But we have to be careful because wide angles, man, wide angles.
Eyes on the prize.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Scanning.
Moving to Overwatch.
I'm wondering how I'm going to engage this group. I want to dominate the Gatekeeper. Then, unfortunately, the Gatekeeper is a 65% chance to get dominated. And so that's pretty risky. But he would be so powerful to have.
The true nature of your power. Return to us, and your world will live on. Resist, and there will be nothing left to save.
Okay, so hold up. Let me see. We have Serial back, so we do have the ability to start fucking shit up. If I go here, I'd have vision on all of them.
Here I come.
It doesn't piss them off. Good. Okay, so we're gonna start putting everybody around here. So if they do come around to screw with us, we'll be in cover.
Let's do this.
Just a bit in cover. Oh, shit. Well, worst outcome. Worst fucking outcome. Enemies seeing Bulldog. It didn't say. Oh, fuck. Aw, man, I thought I had an extra turn, man. Whew. How are we gonna do this? I can't use Viviana anymore for fucking anything. So this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. What are my chances to mind control with the commander avatar? We have a. We cannot see the Gatekeeper with this guy. Fuck. Chili, where the fuck are you? There you are. Okay. For a minute, I was about to panic. I'm like, did I not take him with me? Oh, I have to, like, really move myself to fucking see this guy.
Sure thing.
Okay. We're gonna put a lot on this. A 60 or... Oh, it's a 70, actually. 60 or 70 isn't that bad. We're gonna take this.
Break.
And if we get this Gatekeeper, oh, lucky days. Very lucky days. Minus the fact that it's gonna piss off the group behind it, which we don't like. We don't like at all. Okay, we're gonna begin trying to take out all the enemies. If I move here, I will have a flank on two of the Andromedons, and I'll have vision of all three, which is obviously very good. We do want to kill all of them. I mean, that's a given, but the question is how we're gonna go about it. Because we have a lot of AoE abilities, but now that we have the Gatekeeper, I'd like to not damage the Gatekeeper in any kind of way. So here's what I can do. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna mind control one of these Andromedons, so we don't have to worry about it at all. We're probably gonna grab we're gonna grab this one. And we're gonna focus on killing the other two. Now, one of them is guaranteed to lose its full HP of everything, or it's gonna die, pretty much is what I'm saying here. And then we can probably see it from here. Okay, Yegor can see it, but he actually has a really shitty shot. Oof. That's not good. I could rapid fire with GaLm, or not rapid fire. I could shred storm with GaLm, but I think I'd rather rapid fire. Now GaLm has tracer rounds, and he also shreds armor, so I think a crit shot kill would do quite a lot from here. Problem is, we just don't have that many people capable of seeing these enemies in a meaningful way.
In and out.
Ooh, we do have capacitor discharge. which if we angle it right, might be able to only hit 2 people, right? I want to hit the 2 Andromedons at the front, and only the 2 Andromedons at the front. Come on, come on. No, it's not happening. Crap. Crap. We're in a terrible position here. I need to kill. And I then need to follow up and finish killing. At least we got the gatekeeper. At least we got the gatekeeper. If I fire a plasma grenade from this position, I could possibly... No, we're having the same problem that we did with the capacitor discharge, which is the grenade has nowhere to land or bounce in a perfect way if I want to hit this other guy, or does it? If I aim it at the structure above, what if I blow it up there? Huh? Ooh. Getting close, getting close. It would remove his cover and also damage the front guy, but I want it to hurt him as well. That's the dilemma. We might end up having to take some damage. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Let me... We're gonna get desperate. We're gonna get desperate. And we're gonna shred storm these guys. We can't see any of the mechs from this position, so I think we're gonna be safe-ish.
Gather round.
And this will give us the slight benefit of actually removing that cover, which will raise our crit chances and our chances to hit period, which is always very good, considering that we then also have to follow up and murder their other forms. Now, I could play super desperate and actually use Archie's Shred Storm to finish off the enemies. It'd be super desperate. With that cover gone, can I have an easier chance of hitting only 2 people? Come on. Yes, good. So we can do some serious damage to them. We're not going to use it on their form right now. We're going to kill them first, but we can do serious damage to their robot forms, and that's good. That's very good. We can get a shot off with Viviana. That's all she can do, so we'll fire a pistol. And so now if I face off, we should probably kill both of them, because we have a 50% chance to crit, and I think... Well, it's a chance to hit them. We're gonna take it. It did not kill either of them, as you can see down there. No, I didn't get the crits! Oh, I did get a crit. I just didn't crit for 7. That's fine. What if I incendiary grenade? I don't want to use like so many of my abilities, so many of my high explosives so early on, but we're in a desperate situation. Okay, let's see what Tom can do. Tom could blaster launch. They have 2 health, man. We're not gonna blaster launch people at 2 health. Oh, why'd I have to piss them off while I was moving? We could have used Big Shot. We could have used Big Shot to finish them off here, and then we would be hunky-dory. We would be super happy. Now, the good news is, because this guy is behind them, they might just try and shoot him, because he's technically flanked. He is technically flanked. And so what I could do is just Overwatch and deal with them in my other turn, which wouldn't be a terrible idea. The problem is they might look at this juicy bunch of people all right next to each other, and go, wow, I want to punch the shit out of that. And who could blame him? Who could blame him? I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him. I'd rather risk them like fucking decking us in the face and having to use my restoration early on than them acid bombing us and having to use our restoration early on. Come on. If the plasma grenade, if it just wasn't for this gap, because for whatever reason, we don't want to like, we can get like so many fucking trick shots to angle things right, but not over the gap. We can't like bounce it off the edge of this and have it blow up right here perfectly. Ugh, give me a second. I'm gonna try and find the perfect angle. There's gotta be some way for me to kill these two. All right, so here is my decision. We can hit these enemies. We can hit them with 2 attacks. And how we're gonna do that is we're actually, okay, now that I've evaluated the damage, we're gonna use the blaster bomb to do this damage, and then we're gonna use the incendiary grenade to help finish them off. I wish I wasn't using all of my energy, all of my abilities on this. I mean, I could shoot them. The problem is we're really close to them, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is definitely, at least this Andromedon's within range to punch the shit out of us. You know what? All right, I don't want to waste fucking my huge explosives against enemies like this. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna shoot them. We're gonna shoot them normally, and we're gonna focus our efforts on killing one completely in its second form. We're gonna go for this one.
That's right.
And the other one can get shot by Jaeger. And then we're gonna capacitor discharge them, because that's what I need in my life. A risky maneuver that might piss off like 6 mechs. God, look how much damage we do. If I capacitor discharge, I could possibly... Fucking, I'm doing this again. I hate these Andromedons. Let me state that. I hate them. Them and their fucking positions that I can hardly hit. I might just combat protocol them. I can also haywire protocol. Shut one of them down completely? That's almost the equivalent of killing one of them for a while. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna aid protocol with one of our guys who are super close up. We're gonna aid protocol who has the highest chance of getting hit. I actually really don't know. We're just gonna aid protocol Bulldog. And then we're gonna haywire shut down one of the mechs.
Activate haywire.
I could also go for the 57% chance to control it. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Temporarily stun this unit. Boop. Oh, I would have gotten it too. Wowie. Wowie.
We've got access.
Sometimes you don't know the rolls. Alright, so he's knocked out for a couple of turns. I could run and gun and rapid fire the other mech. What are my chances to hit? 87 or 87% crit. Would I be able to finish him off with 2 15 blasts? Yes, absolutely. Okay. I like scouting, but I like killing these enemies more. Oh shit, now it's 63? Ah, I fucked up. Oh well. Ooh.
Only the best.
We did it. We did it.
Your face.
We got out of this turn with no way of getting hurt. Oh, fuck. Wow. We're not out of the woods yet, though. He might be stunned for 2 turns, but we still have to deal with other shit.
Hearing reports of some randomized disruptions in enemy forces on the ground. Units suddenly laying down their arms mid-battle or turning on one another.
With the tower disrupted, it could be that the Elders are attempting to maintain the network on their own. The strain on them must be enormous.
Our power does not waver. You'll find our forces here loyal. They require no coercion. For they know failure here means the end for all.
Consider all those who have sacrificed for your cause, Commander.
So many friends, so many allies. For what?
Okay, alright. We're in a better position.
Let's do this.
We have 2 mind-controlled enemies. Now, the Andromedon isn't permanently mind-controlled. The Gatekeeper is. Now, from what I have read over my time, over the last couple of months, the Avatar's mind control lasts about 4 to 5 turns. So we have a couple extra turns to move ourselves up and then kill it. I'm also trying to use it as kind of like bait.
Tired of waiting around.
If it ends up seeing the mechs, I'd like to be able to use its extra shots or its acid bomb to do some damage to them, rather than just kind of staying too far in the back, you know? We're gonna move up slightly, because if we do piss off the next group of enemies, I want to be able to fight them off.
Finally.
Chili, yeah, you can totally catch up, man. Be right over here.
Absolutely.
We have no idea where the mechs went, and I don't have a battle scanner to deal with them, but that's fine.
Sure thing. Here I come.
I'm so happy we got this Gatekeeper. I mean, if we hadn't gotten the Gatekeeper, that would have been a way easier fight, because I could have just completely annihilated them with the amount of explosives we had. But I had to keep the Gatekeeper safe, so we made sure to not get screwed over in that front. We're just gonna move everybody up. Not Big Costa. We'll put her over here to have more vision, but I don't want to get her to move her upwards, because I feel like the mechs are either here or over here. But we know they're going to be super close.
Got his cover. Scanning.
And we're just going to overwatch everybody.
Overwatch.
Unless you're the Gatekeeper, then you just sit there doing nothing. I could fire my beam and do a little bit of extra damage immediately. There's not much else I can do. I'll leave it be. I don't want to do anything. Because I don't know if, like, shooting it will end up breaking the mind control. We'll deal with it in time. So that is 3 turns of it being under our control. So within the next turn or so, it's gonna probably attack us.
We wept for a broken world, for a tortured race crying out to the stars in agony. We answered your call. We saw your true potential. The first invasion was a test, but your people did not fail as you believed. You succeeded beyond measure. You need only accept your place amongst us.
Keep pushing, Commander. They're losing their grip on the world and they know it.
Okay, mech is super far away.
For our greatest goal, we challenge to you will defeat them here, as you did once before, Commander.
Let's move already.
We're gonna start moving up. So the mechs are probably here. I heard, in terms of like audio cues, it sounded like they were walking about in this area. We're not gonna go very far, but we also don't trust our friend the Andromedon, so we're just gonna shoot the shit out of them.
Woo! You see that?
Oh yeah, it's second form. I didn't actually consider that. Huh. That's fine. We have ways of dealing with Andromedons.
Finally!
Easy peasy. If I wanted to be a huge asshole, I could have hacked it. Just disable it for a couple of turns so I have even more time to just like move myself up. But I'm lazy. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna fucking rush up.
10-4.
I need to make up for all this time we've been spending lazying about. I'm gonna go here.
Tired of waiting around.
Absolutely.
We're playing the safest way possible.
On your order.
Because man, this is legend. This is legend difficulty. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Overwatch. I'm on it. Moving to Overwatch.
I mean, a fucking Gatekeeper and 3 Andromedon group from the get-go? What the fuck? That was intense. Where are these goddamn mechs? Found him. That's so many. Wow. Wow. All right. So let's see what I can do with Gateway Attack. There's no Advent forces for me to take over just yet. But that's fine. I can do damage, get rid of their gate, or get rid of their Overwatch. He has a shorter cooldown than some of our abilities. It's ridiculous. Ooh, it ignores their armor because it's psychic. That's great. All right, and now we finish them off with the Commander. Because Dimensional Rift is ridiculous. I think they're all dead. Ooh, okay. We have a couple of survivors. I can handle that, probably just with my snipers. 100 on the guy on the right. We're gonna take that. And I think we saw 100 on the guy on the left as well. I got worried about them, man. Now, if we had ran into the fucking mech group at the same time as the Andromedons, I think that would have been game over. Or at least just a whole lot of damage would have come our way.
Let's do this. Heading out.
Stepping off. Already there.
Alright, I feel a little bit more confident about moving up now that there's not a fucking mech group just chilling out ahead of us.
Let's move already.
That's not gonna really do much for this turn, considering that we still have
On the way.
to get past our now blocking the way Gatekeeper.
On
He's helping the enemies,
Covering now.
even when he's under our control. But once we've moved him forward, we're gonna move up a good bit. We're still gonna Overwatch patrol though, because you never know. There could be another group of enemies right ahead of us. So far, so good. I heard that.
Getting it done.
I think I made it. Yeah, okay. She took a long way around because everybody's blocking the way. My bad, Costa. My bad. What the fuck? Oh, there's cover here. I didn't notice that. I'm like, why is GaLm crouching in the middle of nowhere? He's not. He's actually being smart. Good job, buddy.
Let's do this. Here I come.
Let's use shield wall on Smarty. Provide high cover to squad mates. Wherever you stand, moving or attacking will cancel the effect. No, we're not gonna use it. Just kidding, I will. Yeah! Now everybody who can move up will have full cover. Which doesn't really mean much from this position. I actually wonder if the shield wall makes you not take certain kinds of damage. So like how if you're out in the open like that, you're obviously going to be considered flanked. But does shield wall stop you from being flanked? Because if it does, that would actually make it a lot more useful, because having like this kind of room and having like 3 heavy armor guys sitting in front would actually not be so bad. I think we're gonna probably take a detour to the right, just because there's not a lot of cover here for us. And if I'm gonna run to an enemy group, I'd rather not. I'd rather not
Let's do this.
fight them in a big giant open room where all the cover
Not a problem.
is nowhere close to us.
Not a
So we're
problem.
making a hard left,
Moving to position.
Let's move over.
just so that way we don't make really dumb mistakes.
Here I come.
Tired of waiting around.